Hello, good morning everyone. I just wanted to do a quick little makeup tutorial and talk about what pregnancy has been like for me. I am 20 weeks and we just had our anatomy scan and baby is doing great. He's nice and healthy, which makes me so happy because I was so worried about that. I already did my hair just because, you know, I can do my hair tutorial another video. Do not mind the back. If you don't already know, we are moving out of state. We're gonna leave Utah. Utah has been great, but its time has come to an end for us. We are moving to Washington State, so we're really excited about that. So this is what our house is gonna look like for a little bit until we move. But let's just hop right into it. I will just clip my bangs back. But pretty much, so like I said already, baby is doing super good. He is a busy baby, you guys. He kicks and moves around and does like somersaults, like literally like crazy all the time. I already moisturized my face and now I'm gonna put some primer on. But so I am in my second trimester. And second trimester has been amazing compared to what the first trimester was like for me. I was super sick in my first trimester. It was really hard. I started getting sick around like week 6. That was when it was coming really strong, and I couldn't eat anything or drink anything, just like any sip of water, especially water. Which was so sad because I love water, but water especially made me throw up instantly after I drank some. But it was pretty much anything that I ate and drank, I would throw up instantly right afterwards. So that was really hard. So obviously it made me very dehydrated, but all is well. I went to the doctors and I had to get 2 bags of IV liquids because that's how bad it was, you guys. I was so dehydrated, especially since I couldn't get anything down. And then they had to prescribe me 2 different medications. I had to take one like morning and then one at night, and that did help. I was able to keep some things down, but I would still throw up, actually, still like quite often, but I was at least able to keep some things down, so that was good. Anyways, but I honestly was like getting really depressed because I like quit my job and everything pretty much like right when I was feeling really sick, and I had to, I'm a cosmetologist, so I was doing hair and eyelash extensions, and I would just do it at home, and I had to like let a lot of actually like most of my clients go because I was just too sick and so exhausted. Like I can just sleep all day, but I think just like not being able to eat or drink anything probably played into that, so that really sucked. So I would honestly, like, I came from like being super busy all the time, like day and night with a regular job, and then having clients like after my 9-to-5 job, to like nothing, like being in bed all day, throwing up, feeling so sick. So I started getting honestly really depressed. It was pretty hard for me with that. So, and I would get frustrated because a lot of things, like I love water and I love just like juice and food obviously, and all the things that I loved, I like would just throw it up, or it didn't taste good to me anymore. Like my taste buds just like changed. I literally, like everything that I used to love I didn't like anymore or nothing just sounded good for like to me. So I just started getting really depressed and just like down because I'm like, oh my goodness, like this sucks. I really hope this doesn't last my whole pregnancy, because some people are sadly like really sick for a while. So I was really hoping that my second trimester, I would start feeling better, because that's what everyone says. Usually second trimester is like the best. They call it like the honeymoon of pregnancy, because you just feel really good and you have like your energy back and stuff, and you don't feel as sick. So I was really like hoping and praying that that would happen for me, and it did. So it wasn't like right in the beginning of my second trimester that I started feeling better. It was like a few weeks after. It was probably like 16 weeks. I like didn't have to take both of the medications. I'd still take like the day one just because I was nervous, but I did start getting like energy back a little bit. I'd still have like random days where I can just stay in bed all day because I was just so tired, but I wasn't throwing up as often, and I would still throw up randomly. But as time went by, like to now, I still do throw up, but it's very rare. Like it's just like super random. Like after a meal, I'm like, oh well, run to the bathroom, need to throw up for whatever reason, but then I would feel better afterwards and I can like go back to eating and I like didn't throw up again. Anyways, super weird. Moral of the story, second trimester is great for me. I'm not sick and I can drink things, keep things down. I currently have a pink drink. I am obsessed with pink drinks right now for a while. This is just a random craving of mine, I guess. I am having a baby boy, if you don't already know. And yes, we do have a name picked out. We at first really liked the name Preston, but then Parker, the longer, it went by, Parker was like, I don't really like that name. I think it's a little too preppy. And I'm like, oh, because I love the name Preston. But then, random side note, a couple weeks after that, we were like looking up baby names and just nothing really jumped to us. Like a couple names did, but it still just didn't seem right to me. And I was reading this one random article about like this guy like named Oliver. Like that name just jumped out at me, and it was just like, I don't remember which article it was, but the guy's name was Oliver. So I'm like, oh my goodness, as soon as I heard that, I was like, yes. I'm like, Oliver is actually so cute, and I love the name like Ollie for short. So ever since that, I like texted Parker and I was like, hey, I'm like, what do you think of the name Ollie, like Oliver, and then we call him Ollie for short? And he's like, I actually really like that. So I'm like, perfect. So, and it just feels so right ever since. Like it's been probably like a month now since we have both agreed to that name, and every time I feel him like moving and kicking around and everything, I'm like, oh, little Ollie. I just like call him Ollie already, so I think we're pretty set with that name. We'll see though if it changes later on, but for now I think that's the winner, and it's been a winner for a while. So yeah, really like that name. And yes, he is kicking, moving around. Parker can feel him. So that's just it's my favorite part about pregnancy so far. It's just super reassuring that he's there and he's strong, because he kicks really hard. So he's a strong little baby. And I think right now the only thing I struggle with is round ligament pain, and my lower back hurts all the time too. Like if I'm standing up and moving around for like longer than an hour, my round ligament pain, like my stomach and like lower abdomen really hurts. Like it hurts constantly, but it's bearable. But it gets worse like when I'm actually like up moving around and everything. And so that's fun. And then my like lower back hurts too all the time, especially by like the end of the day. Parker and I have started packing, and there was one night where we were packing for like 2-3 hours or something, and oh my goodness, I literally like was starting to get dizzy and stuff because my like back and everything like hurt so bad. And like one side of my stomach was hurting really bad too, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like dang it, I can't do as much as I want to do. So I had to stop and kind of like let Parker finish what he was doing that night. But anyway, so we're just like taking it step by step with packing. It's not going to take super long. We don't have a lot of stuff, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm just, taking it easy, listening to my body. When I know that I need to rest, I rest. Just because I want to do everything I can to keep me and baby healthy. I don't have like random, like crazy cravings, I guess. I guess like that's different right now. Is before I like loved sweets. I still do, but there's some things that it's too much, like it's too sweet, when like before, like that was never a thing for me. So I think right now really I just want like super cold drinks, like any type of juice, or which I think that's why I'm so obsessed with like the pink drink, because it's just like ice and it's just really cold and refreshing. So that's like the type of drinks that I crave all the time, just super cold, and like orange juice with ice as well. Love that. I crave burgers all the time, just like kind of like salty things. So it does make sense since I'm having a boy, and I guess that's like a thing with boys that they make you crave salty things. So there's that. And my nursery. So I haven't really gotten started on my nursery because we're moving. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait until then. But we do have an idea of like the theme. I think it's super trendy right now, but I've always just loved this anyways. But just like boho themed. Like I know that boho sometimes can be like girly, but I will definitely make sure it's like boho boy, kind of keep it like neutral and just like still make it obvious that it's a boy's room. So super excited about that. Seriously, I'm so excited to move. I cannot wait. I have been wanting to move for a while. It just kind of feels right to, start fresh somewhere. And I just reconnected with my biological father who lives in Washington. And so that's one of the other main reasons why we're moving closer, so that I can finally, connect with my father. That's never been part of my life. So it's super exciting and just a great adventure for us. And Parker and I are both not from here. I'm from California. He's from Kansas, so we don't really have ties here. We do have, Parker's sister lives here, so my sister-in-law. And so that's sad because, like, we will totally miss her, but all is well. This is going to be such a good thing for us, and, so we're excited about it. And like Washington is so beautiful. We've always loved the idea of moving to Washington one day. So yeah, change of scenery, start fresh. The baby's due date is February 16th, but for some reason, you guys, I don't know why, but I just like know he's gonna be born before that. Like I feel like he's gonna be born like a week before February 16th. I just feel it, so we'll see. But yeah, so that's like the theme that we're going for, is like boho. And I'll definitely, when we move, I'll definitely do like, we'll do a little like YouTube vlog of our new place and the nursery and everything. So we definitely have bought a lot of clothes, but I haven't bought like any like huge things for him yet, like his crib and all of that, just because we're moving, and I just figured may as well start buying that kind of stuff when we're there so that we can actually put it in his room. But I've definitely bought a lot of clothes. Maybe I'll give you a little sneak peek of them, because so cute. That's like one of the main things I'm like so excited about right now, is just buying baby clothes because they're so cute and so little. So yeah, so that's that. I'm kind of going for like a natural look-ish. Anyways, my best friend, we're doing a photo shoot for her because she's doing like a fall launch, and I'll link her boutique below as well. This is from her boutique. Legit, not because she's my best friend, I like buy from her, but like all of her clothes are so cute, so it's really dangerous. Anyways, but I'm gonna be helping out and maybe modeling for some that like won't show my belly, because my belly is definitely pronounced now. So yep, fun. But the one thing that I do struggle with a lot is I have restless legs every single night with the baby, and it's so frustrating because I'll take I'll take a bath and massage my legs to kind of like soothe them and like relax my muscles a bit. Sorry, I like dropped. Oh, found it. I'll do like everything that people like tell me to do. Like I'm taking magnesium supplements that's like safe for the baby, and so I take that every night, and then I like bought like a little like leg compressors that like they're also heated and it kind of massages as well, and people like raved about it, and so I bought that, and I've been trying like literally everything that people have told me to try, and I still struggle with it. It's just so bad. Like sometimes I'll be up all night because of my restless legs. I did struggle with restless legs before, but not as bad as now. Like before it was kind of like every other night, but now it's definitely every single night, so that's been really rough, but all is well. I just keep telling myself it's worth it. I am so impatient. I really want the baby to be here already. I'm just a very impatient person. Like every time I just feel him moving around, I'm like, can you just like be here already? I'm so ready for him to be here. People like talk about how much they love being pregnant, and I'm like, can I just skip the pregnancy and he can just be in my arms and we can cuddle and love him, because that's what I'm ready for. I can't wait. But I am at my halfway mark, so that always happens, but I do a little trick at the end where it gets rid of it and it doesn't like smudge your eyeshadow or anything. I'm gonna quickly just finish my eyebrows and my mascara. Yeah, okay, I'm back. I did my mascara and my eyebrows because that's what takes the longest for me, and I did not want to bore you with that. But Parker and I are moving in just a couple of weeks, and seriously, you guys, cannot believe it. So we are actually driving there, and it's a 10.5-hour drive, you guys, and I was so nervous because I am a child and I get so tired in car rides. Like, put me in a car, drive for like 15 minutes, and I will literally want to fall asleep. So I was really nervous about that, because usually when we go on road trips, I'm that terrible human in the passenger seat who, like, when we're taking shifts, when it's not my turn to drive, I would rather sleep because I just need to, or else I get super sleepy when I'm driving. So poor Parker, whenever we drive somewhere, he has to like put on like a podcast or something, just because I am asleep whenever he's driving. I have very rare occasions where I'm not asleep, or like I'll take a little nap and I'm awake for like the rest of his shift or something. But anyway, so we're both like worried about that. We're like, oh my goodness, because Parker's gonna drive a U-Haul, and then I'm gonna drive his car behind him. So I'm like, shoot, that's gonna be me for 10.5 hours. No way. And we don't want to stop anywhere. We just want to like drive all the way through. So I'm like, oh, super nervous. But I have an amazing friend. Who offered to drive with me. So, oh my goodness, I definitely took her up on that. And then she's just gonna fly back a couple days later from Washington back to Utah. But she's literally saving my life. So both Parker and I are like, yes, that'd be great. Especially since I am like more tired because of pregnancy. And I'm like probably gonna be uncomfortable too. So I'm gonna bring like lots of pillows and everything. And hopefully it won't be bad. But on the bright side, at least I won't be like, you know, super duper pregnant. That would probably be harder. But that is my quick, I guess it wasn't super quick because I was talking. Usually my makeup is way faster than this when I'm not multitasking and talking. But that's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I am out of breath always. That's another pregnancy thing. Always out of breath, you guys. It's rough, but we really appreciate you guys following along with our journey of this. We are so excited for our YouTube channel, just to kind of, you know, like document our lives and all of that. Anyways, but I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I will list all the products I used below. If you guys want a more detailed makeup tutorial or hair tutorial, any tutorial, let us know and we can definitely do that for you. So I can actually like talk about what I'm using and show you what products I'm using like during the video, because I love those kind of videos, but I just wanted to make it less boring when I was talking about my pregnancy. So goodbye, you guys, and thank you so much for watching again. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow us on our social medias. Let's be friends. Let's connect. Anyways, goodbye.